Good morning, children. Children, we will start with refraction through lenses, spherical lenses. Okay, why they are known as spherical lenses? Because they have spherical surfaces. Okay, so basically there are two types of lenses: convex and concave lens. Convex lens, as shown in the figure, are thicker in the middle. See, they are thicker in the middle and thin at the surfaces, and concave lenses are thin at the middle and thicker at the surfaces. Again, they can also be classified into plano-convex. One surface is a plane, then it is plano-convex. One surface is plane in a concave lens, then it is plano-concave lens. And if convexo-concave, having one surface convex and one is concave, similarly the other meniscus is concavo-convex. Okay. Next important thing is, children, there are basically two types of focuses: first principal focus and second principal focus. In first principal focus, object is considered to be at focus and image formed is at infinity. In the diagram, the two lenses, I have shown two lenses. One is convex and one is concave. Here the object is placed at f1. See here, children, this is a object is placed and image is formed at, these are parallel rays, 1, 2, and this one is 3. Similarly here also, because concave lens is diverging lens, so again it appears to come from this focus of this concave lens, and these are parallel rays, so image is formed at infinity. Infinity is very far point where parallel lines are considered to be to intersect or meet. Now in this, see, the rays appear to meet at f1, so f1 is the first principal focus. Second, we see the second principal focus. This is very important because we deal with numericals and whatever we the image formation diagrams, we have to use second principal focus as our main focus. For convex lens it is positive and for concave it is negative. How come it is positive? It will be seen in this diagram only. See, for convex lens, look here, the three parallel lines, when they strike the convex surface, they converge, because convex lens is a converging lens. They meet at f2. This is second principal focus. Similarly, these parallel lines, object is at infinity, very far. The rays that are coming from far off object are considered to be parallel. When they meet, strike the concave or convex surface, for convex they converge, for concave they diverge, and when they diverge they appear to come from f2. So f2 is the second principal focus for concave lens, f2 is second principal focus for convex lens. Now children, as far as sign conventions are considered, here the direction of light ray is positive. This direction is always considered to be positive. So here, if we consider O to be the center of a line, number line, then this direction is positive for us and this will be negative. So whatever measurement is done along this way will be positive, and whatever measurement will be done along this way will be negative. So here f2 is negative for concave lens, for this it is negative, and for this it is positive. So hence for convex lens focal length is positive and for concave it is negative. Next, we come to our next slide. More definitions. Two lenses can be seen here in the diagram, convex and concave. O is center of curvature, the center point. If light ray passes through this point, it will not get any change. It will pass undeviated. There will be no refraction. Okay, it will pass undeviated. C is center of curvature, R is radius of curvature. Okay, and for further information you can go through NCERT textbook or reference book. You will get your notes can be prepared, as well as from this PPT also you can prepare notes. See here, children, x dash is principal axis, the line passing through optical center, and it can be extended both the ways, is called principal axis. Okay, and what is MN? It is known as aperture, the diameter of the lens. This Mn is a diameter, aperture of the lens. Okay. See the parallel rays, they are coming, they are converging. What will be the name of this point? Tell me what will be the name of this point? Yes, it will be focus of the convex lens. Again, see, F is the focus. Here for concave lens, see, it is diverging and they will appear. We extend it back. What will be the name of this point? It will be focus for the concave lens. So it is negative here and this is positive here. Okay, these are the definitions. Please go through it. Now, when we come across drawing ray diagrams, 3 rays are to be considered. Basically, we will draw a diagram, image formation diagrams by 2 rays. But you can use 3 rays also, and you can take any 2 rays. First, we will take parallel ray. Always a ray parallel to principal axis, because we know its path. It will pass through focus. Look here in the diagram. See. Next, second will be, next ray we will take ray which is passing through focus, because if it passes through focus, then it will be parallel after refraction. This path also we know, therefore we can take this kind of ray also. Ray which will be passing through focus, and it will after refraction it will appear to be parallel. Third, you can take ray passing through optical center. Here in my PPT, these rays are not this synchronism has become difficult here, that this ray should pass through O. Okay, consider it. This is my PPT formation error. This line should pass through O. Okay, it will pass undeviated. So there are it is clear, children. There are 3 types of ray. Any 2 you can draw and you can form image. First, you can take a ray parallel to principal axis. It will pass through focus after refraction. And if you are taking ray passing through focus, then it will be parallel after refraction. Third, if you are taking a ray passing through O, optical center, then it will pass undeviated. In considering these 3 rays, you will draw diagram. During image formation, you will get your this image clear. Now, before starting image formation, I would like that I will give this in next video. Okay, children, please go through this much video. In this video, please go through this much only. Okay.